So we're going to share with you some key food safety tips, and I'm really happy to be joined here by my son.
Hi, I'm Joel Sunderland. So the first food safety tip is that you should always wash your hands before you do any cooking. And you should always wash your hands after you handle any raw chicken.
It's important to wash your hands for about 20 seconds with warm soapy water.
And another food safety tip is you should always use a plastic or glass cutting board with any raw chicken or any other raw meat. This makes it really easy to clean. You can just wash it with hot soapy water in the sink or throw it right in the dishwasher.
Exactly, very important tip, Joel. And in our kitchen, we like to have two cutting boards. One that we always use for raw meats like chicken, and then another cutting board that we use for cutting things like our bread and our fruits and our vegetables, and that can be a wooden cutting board if you would like. It's so important to be clean when you're cooking to keep everything food safe. So we wash our boards, we wash our utensils, but
you never want to wash your chicken. That can spread things around your kitchen and have the droplets splash around and contaminate other things. So the best way to keep your chicken safe is to cook it properly. And we'll go over that in a moment.
Exactly, so you want to wash your hands, but not your chicken. Good point. So when we go shopping, we love chicken. We use it for a lot of different recipes. We often buy several packs of chicken, and some of those we freeze. It's really important to understand how to thaw that chicken properly.
So you should always thaw your chicken in the fridge and in a lipped pan so any of the juices don't come out. So thawing in the fridge is really important as it stops any bacteria from growing. So never thaw your chicken on the counter.
So once that chicken is cooked and you've enjoyed it, you want to make sure that you safely put away all the leftovers. And we like to recommend using a shallow container. Leftovers need to be put away within 2 hours, and by layering that chicken in a thin layer, it can cool down quickly in your fridge, and that helps to keep you and your family healthy and safe.
Now we're going to show you how you know your chicken is properly cooked.
Right, we're going to show you how to use our favorite kitchen tool, a meat thermometer. Here you go, Joel.
So for chicken parts like chicken breast, you want to insert it into the thickest part of the meat, and you want to get 165 Fahrenheit or 74 Celsius.
Perfect. And that is the temperature that you want for chicken that is skinless, boneless, or bone-in chicken, and for ground chicken if you're making something like chicken burgers. Now, if you're going to be roasting a whole chicken on the weekend, you want to again insert that meat thermometer probe into the thickest part of the breast meat, and it should read 180 degrees Fahrenheit or 82 degrees Celsius. So this is important because you do not want to undercook your chicken, but you also don't want to overcook your chicken and dry it out. So with a meat thermometer, you can make sure that your chicken is cooked perfectly every time.